Hey guys, my name's Dave and you're watching Mad Max Exotics. Now, if you're new to our channel, do me a favour, go and hit the subscribe button and turn on that little bell just so you don't miss any of our future content. Okay, right. As many of you should already know, this weekend just gone, 27th of July, we attended the Western Invert show held in Bristol. Yeah, what a show that was. One hell of a show. We absolutely enjoyed ourselves. The night before, a lot of us met up for pre-night drinks. We got to meet Chris Strohmeyer, I think that's how you pronounce it, aka Strogs, finally, for the very first time in person. You know, we've been trying to get him to go to a show for a while. He said he was going to turn up. He did send me a text message trying to lead me to believe he was not going to make it, but he did. And you know, that was an awesome night, one hell of an awesome night. Right, well, that being said, let's get in to this week's pickups, this week's video. We'll show you what we come home with. Right, so dry stock first. Not actually much of it. We did get some bags of moss. I think we got 4 bags of these from Leah at Unusual Pets. I was desperately in need of moss, so thank you, Leah. What else have we got? We got this. What table was that off? I think it was the exchange table. Lee Arden, I think it's Lee from the Spider Shop. He pulled me to the side, said, would you like anything off the table? I said, I've got nothing to trade. He said, oh, just help yourself, just leave a donation. So Nat got this, and she did get some roaches, I think it was. I don't know where they are. This one, we picked this up off the raffle table. There wasn't much left on the raffle table, but I thought I'd choose this. We grabbed 3 of these wrapper subs. Now I'm a bit confused with myself for me buying an odd number. Generally I like to get everything in pairs, but for some reason I only got 3. And then from Tim Exotics Enclosures, we got these little black smaller ones. I just couldn't resist getting them. They are awesome. And yet again, I went and got an odd number. I got 5, which really baffled me as to why. I'd never do that. Leah gifted Nat this Baphomet type necklace thing, which she absolutely loves. Yep, that is awesome. Sorry if I'm coming close to the camera, they're on the table. And I could not resist later on, like not long before the day show ended, get myself a little coaster for my cup of tea. Oh sorry, coffee, because I don't drink tea. Yeah, disgusting. Which is a little gecko in the form of like Star Wars theme. Yeah. I mean there was a set of 4, but you know, I only needed 1 for that. But I might get the rest of them if I do see them at a future show. Right, livestock. Chris, aka Strogs, brought to the show for me. Let me get my glasses on, so I can read the labels. In fact, to tell you what we'll do, let me just pause it there while I move the camera to a different angle. We can hopefully see if we can see what's in them. 1 second. Right, there we go. Right, now the first one that Strogs kind of gifted us was the Selena Cosmea Crassipes. I'm not sure if is that the whistling tarantula. Not 100% sure. It was out just before, but right now he's tucked under there, right in the corner. So unfortunately I can't get to show you that one better than this. Yeah. Now all these that Strog gifted us, they are all male. So the guy just going to live the rest of the lives out here. Now, this one, should turn it round, sorry. The Chaco Golden Knee. What's that? Is that the Grammar Scholar poker piece? Confuses me when people put common names on them. Yeah, that's an absolute gorgeous specimen of a male. And the third one, where are you? Oh, I think it's the Vitalis Chromatus. No label on this one. I think that's what it is. Also a male. Nice. Got quite a bit of a bald backside, so looks like somebody likes kicking hairs. Yeah, so thank you very much, Strux, for those. There's that all the way. He also gave us his colony of magic potion isopods, as you can see. There's one there. Some in the moss. I have had a look in here. There's a hell of a lot of babies in there. Yeah. So we can mix some of them with some of ours. Change the bloodlines up a bit. Right. What's next? What's next? What's next? Somebody that's in our group chat, Kirsty. She kindly gifted Nat. Where are we? The LP, some Lassiadora Parahybana, which you can just see right there. So thank you very much, Kirsty and Paul, I think it is. Right. Now, a while ago we gave Leah oh god, Dandanamino species, because it was a male. She wanted to breed it with hers. But we sent it in this little enclosure. Leah has returned the enclosure to us, which I don't know if you can see it, with a little jumping spider there. She reset it up and put a nice little jumping spider in for us. Kind of hard to see. So that is an awesome gift. Thank you very much, Leah. What's next? Now, pre-arranged with Bart and Ela, just one more. We collected 2 Hylas diardi jumping spiders. Very hard to see there at the top. Won't focus, there we go. There's one. This Nat's been wanting these for a very long time. We just never seem to be able to get them. Probably catch them. Oh, yeah, the other ones are at the back. So 2 little stunning jumping spiders there. Thank you, Bart and Ela. Let's have what she can see. I have seen it, but I don't know where it is right now. The Fittopus auratus, the Cuban bronze, little sling. I'm not too sure where Nat got that from. I have seen it, like I said, but I can't seem to find it at the minute. It is only like a little diddy thing. And there's another one, I believe this is also, oh, there's that one. Let's see if we can try and see this one. Don't run away. I've got a light somewhere. No, I don't know where it's gone. It is just here. It's very hard to try and see it. Yeah, I believe this is a Cuban bronze as well. I'm not too sure she got this off Amy. Oh, I'm guessing that's Amy from Phil and Amy. I could be wrong, I don't know. In here we've got a trio of Dandanamino species. I chose this on the raffle table, you can just see one there. I haven't actually seen all three, so but it just says communal 3. Oh, I don't think there's one under there. Oh, my phone's rubbish at focusing. So yeah, tiny little things at the minute. I think we've just got 2 left. One was a gift for Natalie off Mark. This Mark's by the guy. It's a pair of centipede, not centipede, sorry, millipede. Where did I get that from? Where Mark got them from, he was told one might not make it, which, as you can see, it hasn't. You know, but I'm not too sure on what species these are, what type they are. Some sort of flat millipede. Yeah, but you know, stunning little thing. I mean, millipedes are not my thing, but that's quite nice, that one. Yeah. I think there's one more left, which this was my main focus. What was the main thing that I was wanting to try and find? It was the Pusliferia metallica. I do have one, an adult female. I did have a younger one, and if that was a female, I was going to gift that to Strugs. But in the week running up to the show, it had a bad molt and unfortunately did not survive. So my main focus was to try and find a male. Now these are unsexed. I did try and ventrally sex it at the show. To me, I'm going with a male. Nat's had a look at it and she's usually spot on when she ventrally sexes them. Even she's saying that to her looks male. So hopefully that is. Now I picked that up from Ray. I think it's Ray Hale, who is generally in charge of the BTS show. Picked that up from him. It says 70 on it, but he knocked it down to 65 for me, which I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. He did have a couple of other ones that were slightly larger. To me, I would have guessed they would have been more likely to be female, which I didn't want a female, I only wanted a male. Yeah, so I mean, this isn't mature yet, so we'll wait and see. Hopefully it is end up a male like we thought, and we have a potential breeding program. Right guys, that's our livestock haul. If you enjoyed that video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Feel free to drop us a comment down below. Let us know what you think of our awesome little collection. Let us know if you attended the show and what you took home with you that day. Yeah, that's about it guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.